Hello and welcome to the Soapbox Podcast, and today we're going to be talking about
Pokemon. Maybe it's not interesting to everybody though.
It is Pokemon.
I think it's incredible.
Right,
Man.
okay, go on with it.
I love Pokemon. Like,
I know you do, but carry on. Talk about it. Talk about Pokemon. Tell us.
you know what? I got my wife so addicted to Pokemon Go recently. Like, now she's crazy about it. And constantly she's trying to get me to play it every single day with her for ages. Wow. I'm just like, I don't know what I've done. I've created a monster. But I'm much more into, like, you know, the console games, the handheld games, and I'm really, really excited about the Switch games coming out. What do you want to say?
Sorry.
You have your mouth moving in weird ways.
I just remembered another film, a short film that I've watched on Netflix. It's David Harbour, who was in Stranger Things. He played the cop in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
There's a satirical...
He's also Hellboy, which is probably better recognised.
Maybe not, because he's not the old Hellboy. He's the new Hellboy.
Yeah, I know. He's also going to be in Black Widow.
Oh, really? Anyway, no Marvel this week.
Sorry.
He's got there's a short film out with him in it on Netflix called Frankenstein's Monster.
Oh,
Frankenstein.
Just knowing that he's in it and just knowing the title, that makes me excited.
And it's a comedic, satirical piece. So the
Did you say you've watched this?
I was watching it when you arrived, and so I had to pause it.
But
it's like a thing, and he's talking about his dad was an actor, and it's like almost like a mockumentary. It's taking the mick out of like who do you think you are and things like that.
I do enjoy mockumentaries,
and so it's like cutbacks, and it's like these old like 80s, 90s sort of like cassette videos of David Harbour pretending to be his dad.
David Harbour
pretending to be his dad.
Sweet. Crazy.
It's proper funny. It just, when you said making a monster, it reminded me of Frankenstein. But the plot to his short film that he's making, this play that his dad's written, is it's Frankenstein has got someone to play Frankenstein as he plays the monster of Frankenstein. So Frankenstein is the monster of Frankenstein.
Yeah, no, I'll probably check that out.
It is pretty funny.
This is basically just us telling each other recommendations of things to watch, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many of the things I've actually said have you gone away and looked at?
What have you told me to watch?
I don't know. I've told you to watch The Boys and you haven't touched it yet.
I know.
So that bugs me.
I'm too busy binge watching other stuff.
Like what? What's so important?
I've watched 60 episodes of The Adventure Zone in a week.
See,
that's 60 hours worth.
That's pretty exciting. You showed me half an episode when I was here. And
that's Critical Role. That was something else.
No, but you did show me some of
oh, no,
the
yeah.
Zone as well.
There was an advertisement. Yeah, a little cartoon.
And I went away from that thinking, actually, this sounds really cracking. Like, I'd be interested in listening to that. I got it up on my phone, started watching it, and I am currently 3/4 of the way through the first episode.
Oh, nice.
Whereas in 3 weeks, you've watched 60 episodes.
Yeah. I'm a lot further.
These aren't short episodes either.
It's an hour each.
They're an hour each. I mean,
so yeah,
I've probably invested that amount of time in Pokemon though.
What are you doing watching our podcast when you can go and listen to McElroy's podcast, which is much better, probably a lot funnier?
Have you seen our view count? No one's watching this.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They shouldn't be watching at this point. No one's going to hear this. This is 41 minutes into the bloody podcast.
Exactly.
Everyone's going to have tuned out by now.
Yeah.
So now you can talk about Pokemon, Ben.
Oh, rude. Yeah, no, but with Pokemon, there's been a couple of like updates this week with what's going to be happening in Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
I want to leave behind the whole backlash thing. I don't know where you fall on that. I don't think it matters too much. The game's going to come out whether or not you like it, and whether or not you agree with what Niantic is doing. Not Niantic, with what Game Freak is doing. But there's been some news about a couple of the new versions of Pokemon. So there's going to be some new Galarian versions of Pokemon.
Goth Pokemon, Victorian Pokemon, and Goth Girls.
Yeah, and I showed you some pictures of the new Galarian forms. So obviously, like forms or regional forms of Pokemon was something that was pretty new. It came in like Sun and Moon, where there's the Alolan versions, the kind of Hawaiian-esque feels of different Pokemon. Now we're gonna have Galarian versions, and obviously the new game is set in England, which is pretty exciting for us. Kind of thing in England, like what? Full of goths.
That's what it looks like. Team Rocket are goths in it. There's a goth rival in it, and Zigzagoon is a goth Pokemon now.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like that. You're not wrong, but it's based in like a British kind of feel world, and so the Galarian versions of these Pokemon are based around like steel industry. They're based around like manufacturing. They're based around because obviously those are the popular things about England.
Industrial Revolution.
But since when? I mean, like
since the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah, no, I know. But the thing is, are we still popular just for that? Even though we don't really do that as much anymore.
You haven't been to Sheffield?
I've seen Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, exactly. There you go.
I know Sheffield Steel, man. I know it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a big industry.
The town but the town we live in, it was built on the mill industry.
Was it?
Yeah, I think the mills are still sort of prominent. It's a stereotype, and that's why it works for Pokemon.
Yeah. I think it's cool.
As I've said before.
Yeah, you feel that quite strongly, huh?
Yeah, Mr. Mime, racist to French people, and
assuming that all mimes are French is kind of racist in its own statement.
I didn't say it. Pokemon did.
Oh boy! How did they? It wasn't Monsieur Mime.
Oh. And Jinx is a racist Pokemon.
Jinx is weird.
Yeah. Look at that. That's blackface, man. Well, it's not actually. Well, I mean,
my goodness. Yeah, in the episodes, I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not actually meant to be blackface. So I know Jinx is, with my previous Pokemon knowledge, is based around a kami, like a Japanese spirit that lives in a mountain, calls people up, and that's where it's based around.
Yeah.
But the way that's detailed in like old Japanese folklore sounds kind of racist. No, not racist. No, it doesn't sound racist. It's made to sound strange and like dark and everything.
Okay.
But then when you translate that into children's cartoons, it looks racist.
Yeah, no, but I'm excited about the Galarian and English versions. Have you seen the Galarian wheezing?
Yeah, the Victorian one.
It looks sick, man.
Yeah, it's got like top hats.
It's got like a foam mustache, and then it's got like
chops.
Typically English mutton chops, and two top hats.
Very Victorian.
Very Victorian. I love how they've like adapted that to make it feel like it's a Victorian English character. Then they've got like some other ones that are a little bit weird. You know Yamper? You've seen Yamper?
Corgi.
A little corgi Pokemon.
Is it? Or is Yamper the corgi one?
I'm pretty sure Yamper is the corgi one.
There's a Westie one in there.
Yeah, there's a couple of different dog ones, and they're like classic kind of English dogs.
One's like terrier, is it, or something? I don't know.
Yeah, possibly.
I can't remember.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I like how they've kind of developed it. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. The weird thing about the new Galarian Weezing, though, guess what types he is? Haven't looked at the Pokemon. Probably displaying the picture right now.
Weezing is usually just poison type, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Wheezing and coughing.
But like the Alolan versions, usually they change up the the types. So it could be
like poison and it had green on it, didn't it? So it was like poison and gas. It got like grass or the poison that is the green. So is it poison and steel? No. Poison and dark?
No.
What is it?
It is poison and fairy.
Oh.
Weird.
Oh, I hate that.
Weird, huh?
Fairy type. Why did they make that? Why?
Because I don't know.
It's like dragon type's bad enough, mate. It's got like two Pokemon that. Why?
2 Pokemon that are what?
That even need to be dragon type. It's like
there's so many Pokemon that are dragon type now.
No, yeah, but half of them are like half and half.
And to be fair, they should have had fairy type since the very beginning.
Well.
Jigglypuff should have always been a fairy. Yeah. It doesn't make sense that she was a normal.
Yeah. Or they could have just had a diversion. Instead of calling Pokemon Ghost Pokemon, they could have had Spirit. And then that kind of encapsulates all of the fairies and the ghosts and everything.
Yeah.
Could have called it like Sprite type or something.
Yeah, potentially. I don't know. Made it sound a little bit more
beefy. I mean, I like the idea of like fairies and sprites and spirits and all that in Pokemon.
Yeah.
And like I've said in the past before, I hope the new game, this can be something we can talk about in a little more detail, but I hope they introduce a lot of British sort of folk legends, things like that.
Yeah, I'd definitely like something like that.
I really like. I mean, I know we've got. Is like Loch Ness Monster. Not Latias.
No, do you mean Rayquaza?
No, Loch Ness Monster.
Who
it's
even
blue
looks
one.
like Lapras?
Lapras, that's it.
Lapras is supposed to be the Loch Ness Monster.
No, but I mean, like, if they had a new one...
Oh, if there was like a Galarian version that looked like that?
Loch Ness Monster.
Oh my goodness.
Things like that.
That would be sick.
That's what I'm kind of looking forward to.
I would be so into that.
That's a wasp. Fuck off, Ghost.
That could be a Pokemon. We already have Beedrill there.
Yeah, and that Beedrill isn't a bee, it's a wasp. There should be a bumblebee. Like a fat little bumblebee.
Yeah.
That should be one.
Oh, if that doesn't happen, I'm going to be fuming.
How do you not see it looking at Lapras anyway?
It doesn't look like the Loch Ness Monster. We're assuming that the Loch Ness Monster has a form that we all know about and all the thing it looks like.
Yeah, well, it's a plesiosaur, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Loch Ness Monster's a plesiosaur.
Are we going to talk about it like it's real?
Yeah, because it is. Bloody dinosaur, man.
I see.
Living in
Loch Ness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Loch Lomond.
I was wondering where you were going to say. I was like, it's in the name. It's there. I'm pretty sure you can get it. No, I speaking about like new Pokemon that we think might come into it, just thinking about the whole dog theme, I think they already have so many different dog type of Pokemon. But what can you actually associate with British culture, English people, to make it like a Pokemon?
Jeez!
Well, they've already made that Alcremie thing, which is like Alcremie.
It is a cheese Pokemon.
No, it's not cheese, but it's a dairy-based Pokemon.
You also use Milk Tank.
Its story is that it produces cream all the time. bakers and like chefs and things usually have it as a companion Pokemon because they'll like use its cream in whatever they're doing.
And they put that in a kids game.
Yes, they did.
You want some of my Pokemon cream?
It's a bit weird, but obviously that's to do with maybe like high tea, afternoon tea. That's like an English concept. I'm thinking like a bull terrier is a very English thing. They could potentially make a string of dog Pokemon like that. Yeah,
I'm trying to think what.
Or maybe one of the corgis will evolve into a bull terrier. Can you imagine?
Half bull terrier, half corgi.
Oh man!
They should have like one where there is like an actual dog fighting ring, and you've got to stop it.
No, well, okay. I thought you were just having it as like part of the entertainment. I was like, no, man, what are you doing?
No, I mean like Team Yell.
You have to stop it.
That's Team Rocket, right? Yeah, and they're like Backstreet, Backstreet's London. They've got just like corgis tearing each other apart.
Yeah.
Mr. Cream on the side, just whipping on some.
His name is Alcremie.
Alcremie. Who else is there? What else is quite British? Like
that could go into it.
Dandelion and Burdock Pokemon. Oh my god! There you go. Yeah, you could have a dandelion type, like a dandelion looking plant Pokemon, and a Burdock looking plant.
Well, they already have a dandelion looking Pokemon.
That could interbreed to make a single Pokemon.
But they have a dandelion
cross-species
Pokemon.
Breeding Pokemon. How sick would that be? My god.
Oh no. I was really excited about the Lapras thing.
Lapras is pretty sick. It's probably the best idea I've had for Pokemon in a while.
I think so. Yeah, definitely. That'd be cool. I'd love to find out like what else is coming.
I don't know.
They could have a Miltank Galarian version.
Yeah.
As like a Highland cow.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
And could be really hairy.
It's just Scotland.
You should put a picture of a Highland cow on the screen for this because people should see that. That looks legit.
How do you not know what a Highland cattle is, though? Like,
but do you think that everyone in the world knows what Highland cows are?
Not everyone in the world's going to listen to the podcast.
We have to live in hope. Plus, when would you not want to look at a picture of a Highland cow?
That's true. Right.
And then they've also like described poker jobs, which are I think
I love it. Poker jobs, not just jobs, poker jobs.
I know. We talked about how they have to make everything a little bit poker. It's like McDonald's, It's not just a big burger; it's a Big Mac. In this, it's poker jobs instead of just jobs.
Put on your poker shoes and go down to the poker stop to get a poker job
with the poker center and the poker mart and the poker town and the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yep. They're all over.
Why are they called... Oh, it's Pocket Monsters.
Pocket Monsters.
Wait, so does that mean it's a pocket job?
Sort of, yeah.
Pocket Stop?
Yes.
Pocket Mart?
I don't know if you should take that analogy too far, because I feel like it's probably not going to translate decently everywhere.
Pocket Cream? Why would they make that a Pokemon, man?
I don't know. It looks cute though.
I haven't seen it, so I want to see it.
You saw in the more recent like generations of Pokemon, the one that came out that was an ice cream.
Yeah.
So it's it's just like a weird dessert Pokemon.
I've got like an idea in my head of it. And
yeah, there you go.
That's a lot less weird than I was thinking it. Oh man, okay. Oh, I had a cream pie in my head, and just like there's like a chef just like.
That's why I'm saying this is like afternoon tea, cream tea kind of thing.
Oh right, yeah. Scone Pokemon.
A scone Pokemon, and then Alcremie can sit on its face.
Could be scone, and then its first form is scare, and then it goes to scone. It's there, and then it's gone.
You're so dumb.
It's Pokemon, isn't it? Alcremie, Luminel.
Alcremie.
Monkey.
That one has a Gigantamax form as well.
Right, so if it's based in England...
Down here, the Gigantamax one. So it becomes like a ginormous cake.
Oh, God. Right, so if it's Pokemon set in Britain, why have we got a monkey? Because we don't have monkeys in England.
Because monkeys are clearly the best animal. The monkey is the grass type, isn't it? And then it's a bunny for the fire type. What's the water type?
It's like a tadpole lizard thing.
Okay, that fits.
And then we got a fire rabbit.
Man, I'm so excited to see what like the ultimate versions of those are. What they're like.
Oh wait, I thought they were getting rid of ultimates.
No. They're getting rid of Mega Evolutions. I'm talking about the third evolution.
Oh right, yeah, just the third form.
Sorry, I was watching something to do with Pokemon and Digimon earlier today, so Ultimate Evolution was like, just on my mind.
I don't know what Digimon is.
What?
Well, I know what it is, but it's like it's just Pokemon in it.
Digital monsters are Digimon, pocket monsters are Pokemon. You can really see that.
You search Digimon and a picture of Pokemon comes up.
With Ty and Agumon. Look, they're in there. They're from Digimon.
1999 was the first episode, so no, Pokemon came out.
Yeah, Pokemon came first. Pokemon Masters, that new mobile game, is coming out at the end of this month.
Oh yeah,
where you're playing through as a trainer, and all the trainers have like companion Pokemon instead.
It's like 3v3 though.
They're definitely they're cashing in on the mobile gaming industry, which obviously is freaking huge. Have you seen all the movies that are coming out that are like to do with mobile games now? Angry Birds is on its second movie. Angry Birds is literally everywhere in every shop in all of the world. That was a mobile game. I remember when that was like one of the only decent games on iPhone.
I know, but it was like, why has it become so big, man? Where's my Overwatch movie? Overwatch is amazing animation. Where's my Overwatch movie? Blizzard just need to
live action
stop
or
pretending.
Animated though?
Bloody animated.
Yeah, obviously, because
Blizzard need to stop pretending that they're a games company. They're not. They're just Pixar. They want to be Pixar now. It's true, right? I'll show you the Hearthstone trailer stuff that they've done. And I'll show you the Overwatch cinematic trailers they've got. The WoW stuff. It's incredible. They should have done the Warcraft movie, but in the Warcraft movie, it should have been, you played a fucking phone game.
I'm giving them my money.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. I don't pay for things on this.
I think that could be the end of the podcast.
I think so.
Thank you very much for watching this episode of the Soapbox Podcast. It's a bit shorter than most, and we're going to probably keep it this way, running shorter times, maybe get it up to around half an hour for the next few episodes. So thanks for watching, and or listening rather, and I hope you can find us again. Bye.